man.
It's like standing beside Joseph, you know, building things or learning that trade, or, you know, just that father-son relationship there.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
A 12-year-old child is teaching others.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. When he
teaching
got
the
lost in the
temple.
temple, from the Gospel of Luke, right? Mm-hmm. He was a teenager too. he went through that too. You know. Okay. What else?
He's a healer.
Healer. Yes, he did. Healed a lot of people. We read stories about that, right? What else comes to mind? I mean, it could be almost an inexhaustible.
If you say
No.
that, go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
You talk about Jesus and you say, what do you see? And we're brainwashed, I think, from the standpoint of if we watch the Ten Commandments or any religious show, we immediately picture in our mind. And then when we go home, it's like, yeah, that's what I picture Jesus as, you know. And I think, you know, like she said about the 12-year-old in the temple. And I have been doing a little bit of an experiment on myself to further my faith, I guess, for lack of a better term. And when I start saying the rosary, you know, one of the mysteries, Jesus got misplaced. Now, if you look at it don't look at it religious, but look at it very direct. Mom and Dad lost their son. They didn't lose him. They figured he was with relatives coming back after the Passover.
Right.
That's right. They all went to the Passover. When they left, they was coming back. They looked around for Jesus. And, well, he's not here, so, oh yeah, he's over with Uncle Sam and Aunt Mary. And a conversation. Then all of a sudden it was like, wait a minute. He's not there. 5 days later, they find him. Now, they're backtracking all the way, trying to figure out, at least in my mind, that's what I'm picturing. Now, back in that time frame is no different than today. From the standpoint, there's people out there that will abduct young children and sell them, do whatever, but, you know, they're no different back then than they are today. They're still the vandals, for lack of a better term. Okay, so after she gets back and they actually find our Lord in the temple, and his answer was, you knew I'd be about my Father's business. True mother. I don't want to hear it. Next time, you make sure you let me know where you're going and what you're going to be doing. I got to know. Now, that's my interpretation of what, very politely, she just chewed his fanny out for not being with him, as a true mother would be. And the next passage comes out and says, and he became
Obedient to them and return home.
yeah, because mom chewed him out. So, all that being said, then I immediately take mom, and I can understand why he said, you're coming to heaven with me. You're not going to suffer none of that, because that's mom.
That would be a form of meditation. Actually, what you're describing there, which is a good thing. Yes, he was human. That kind of gets into the mystery of who Jesus is. Now, but fundamentally, that is our belief of who Jesus is. He's fully divine, fully human. In every single sense of the word, except sin. It's the lone exception. But in every other single way, he is as human as you and me. You know, meaning he, thought crazy things, he felt things, he got hungry, he got sick, the whole 9 yards. Fully human. and fully divine. Now that's kind of like the Trinity in that we can't really understand that. How can these two natures, a divine and a human, coexist? And people have tried to say things about that and gotten off base real quick. And it's easy to do. You know, like one fellow, for example, said, well, yeah, I mean, he hung up there on that cross, but, you know, since he was the Son of God, I mean, he didn't really suffer. He didn't feel all that. Well, yeah, he did. Of course he did. Felt it like any human being would. It hurt. It was brutal, you know. So, you know, it wasn't that necessarily that he knew everything that was going to happen ahead of time. Well, yeah, he's fine. You know, God knows everything. He knew everything, or that he could anticipate everything. But he was divine.
He did know he was going to die.
He did predict that in the Gospels, yes. Except, yeah, that's right. You know, and he could have seen the writing on the wall. I mean, obviously people have good.
And he was tormented. He was tormented, trying to find a way out just before the agony.
When he prayed in the agony
He
in the
was
garden. He felt
trying to.
That's right.
Trying to figure out a way out of this, but,
Well,
not really a way out of it, but
Well,
if.
he
But look what he
prayed.
said.
If.
But look what he said, like you say, trying to figure a way out of it.
Not exactly,
But
thou will.
didn't he make the comment, something along the lines of, you know, if this has been passed on me, okay,
Yeah.
but not my will, the Father's. So that
The
little
human side
sentence,
was-
right, yeah,
the human
that was the
side was
human side
kinda-
kicking in saying, well, but,
I had to, but
Yeah.
you don't put your arm on.
yeah, if you don't want me to, that's okay.
Right.
I don't have trouble with that.
That's right. He felt angst because he knew what was coming. Who wouldn't? If you knew somebody was going to
Not
beat you
good.
half to death and nail
It
you
wasn't
to the
good.
cross. So, of course he did. In fact, Luke describes it as that he sweat blood. Pretty full of anxiety. Okay. So, fully human, fully divine. No, we can't really understand how the two work together exactly. It's just something like the Trinity. It's beyond us to understand. And at some point, we're not going to figure it out. You either believe it or you don't. You know, you can either accept it or you can't. But we're not going to figure it out. That's not the kind of mystery it is, like Rama said. It's not. We're not going to solve that. We can't. Okay. So other images of Jesus then would be Savior. A pretty common one, isn't it? Okay. And what did Peter say? The passage we read. Simon Peter said in reply, "You are the Messiah, Son of the living God." That's what Peter said. So he's identifying the true identity of Jesus as the Son of God. So we know he's the second person of the Trinity. Messiah was a strictly Jewish term. It literally means the anointed one, which is also what Christ actually means. Christ is not Jesus' last name. It is the Greek version of Messiah. It means the same thing, the anointed one. And we get that because the New Testament was originally written in Greek. We'll talk about that not too far down the line. Okay? So they had certain beliefs about who a Messiah was, the Jewish people. And some of those ideas were that he was going to bring all of Israel back together, they were gonna